today we're just announcing that there's an indefinite suspension from that specific student athlete, Mike Peake. If people want to criticize the timing, that's fine. They can criticize me.
The university's athletic director right there making that announcement this more than a week ago since the deadly incident.
The player will remain off the roster until further investigation from state police. He is, though, still a student. Peake transferred to the Aggies from Austin Peay 2 years ago. He was also part of a starting rotation for a team when they won an NCAA tournament game. Now, we're also learning information tonight about the case and the seizure of key evidence.
And it summarizes what happened on that very night. Target 7's John Cardinelli joins us. And John, it sounds like it wasn't easy to retrieve any of this evidence.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Shelley and Doug. State police detectives had to go on a wild goose chase to get the gun used in the deadly shooting at UNM's campus. Based on this report, NMSU's players and coaches may find themselves in trouble, according to our legal expert.
What I'm looking at is a mess.
Darren White, former Secretary of Public Safety for New Mexico, says what's revealed in this state police report is damaging to the coaches and players on NMSU's men's basketball team.
And it seems like all they're interested in is getting everybody on the bus and getting them back to Las Cruces, knowing that 3 players have been identified as being involved in the incident.
This state police report obtained by Target 7 says after the incident, 3 NMSU basketball players, Issa Muhammad, Marsalius Avery, and Anthony Roy, were seen on surveillance video in a yellow Camaro. Peake hands the men some items before they take off.
I think there are a few other players that have to be very concerned that they may be charged with a crime.
After receiving the video, detectives reached out to NMSU head coach Mike Heyer and assistant coach Dominique Taylor, requesting to speak with the 3 players in the video, emphasizing the importance of retrieving Peake's gun, phone, and tablet.
Your responsibility is to say, hey, you 3 guys, law enforcement has identified you as being in some yellow Camaro. Now get your butt downstairs, and do what you got to do.
But that didn't happen. A couple hours later, detectives called the coaches for an update, and they didn't answer. Shortly after, the investigator received a call from NMSU's Deputy Athletic Director, Braun Cartwright, saying the bus was heading to Las Cruces.
He's having to run lights and siren to pull over the team bus. He shouldn't have had to do that. They should have stayed there and fully cooperated.
State police detectives eventually caught up to the bus at the Fort Craig rest stop and spoke with assistant coach Lorenzo Jenkins, who turned over Peake's tablet but said he didn't know where his phone was. He also wouldn't let detectives speak to the players because they, quote, told athletic director Cartwright they wanted an attorney.
What we see is the coaching staff, rather than once they locate it, immediately calling the state police and saying, hey, we have that gun you're looking for. It appears as if there's a lot of efforts made to pass it around and maybe not be totally, fully cooperative when they're aware that the police are looking for that weapon.
So where was Peake's gun? Turns out Coach Taylor had it at the DoubleTree in Albuquerque, and the detective had to go back to retrieve it. As for Peake's phone...
And the phone is in Las Cruces already. That's a cluster. And it doesn't appear to me that the investigators are getting any help whatsoever from the coaches or the athletic director.
Target 7 wanted answers, so we reached out to head coach Greg Heyer.
You've reached Greg Heyer. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message.
And Coach Taylor, who didn't want to answer any questions.
No comment.
In the opinion of KOAT legal expert John Day, coaches and players may be facing legal trouble.
And I think in any other circumstance, someone might be liable for a tampering with evidence charge if you're trying to conceal a gun or you know where a piece of evidence is and you're not being forthcoming. I think it's certainly a possibility.
Now, we also reached out to NMSU officials for comment. They sent us this statement. We know that university personnel have been in communication with law enforcement since this shooting took place. Questions regarding specific details of the investigation should be referred to New Mexico State Police. For Target 7, I'm John Cardinelli.